Welcome to part 2 of this print-on-demand mini-series where I'm showing you that it's still possible in 2021 to create a profitable print-on-demand business from scratch, and I'm just showing you step by step what I'm doing, and you guys can see what does work and what doesn't work, so that when you're starting your own print-on-demand businesses, you can basically save a lot of time and money by not making the mistakes that I'm showing you in these videos, and you can just jump right to the things that do work. It's my first time ever doing a print-on-demand business, so if it's your first time as well, then we're in the same boat, don't worry. It's not like I know a whole bunch of stuff that you don't know. We're going to learn everything together, a lot of it through trial and error, because that's what you have to do in business. So yeah, if you don't have any experience with print-on-demand, don't worry, we're in the same boat. Today in this video though, I'm going to show you in my Teespring store, my Redbubble store, and my Merch by Amazon store. I've just recently set these up. I've got a few products live in them, and if you also stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into my live Google Ads account where you can see a mistake that I made that cost me $100 basically. I flushed $100 down the toilet by doing this mistake with Google Ads, which you guys shouldn't do when you're starting your own print-on-demand businesses. So stick around to the end of the video to find out what that mistake is. But first, this is Debt to Millionaire. I'm John. If you're new to the channel, I'm an entrepreneur taking you on my journey from a very negative net worth of almost minus $100,000 to becoming a millionaire. So if you want to make explosive income, get out of debt and become a millionaire, subscribe to the channel to see how I do it and how you can too. Redbubble, Teespring, and Merch by Amazon. What are they? They're marketplaces for print-on-demand sellers like you and me, where basically all you have to do is create and upload your own designs that you want them to print on products like t-shirts, hoodies, various other items of clothing, mugs, canvases, towels, shower curtains, a whole bunch of different products. You just upload your designs, create the product listings on their platforms on Redbubble, Teespring, and Merch by Amazon. There are other ones, but I'm just focusing on selling on these three to begin with. And once your designs are uploaded, those platforms handle the marketing for you. So they market your designs on their products to their big audiences. And then when you get sales, they print your design on the products, fulfill the order, so they package it up and ship it out to the customer, and they handle the customer support. So from our perspective, it's pretty much just creating and uploading designs, and then optionally as well, doing your own marketing. So these companies, these platforms, they do their own marketing to their customers, but if you want to accelerate your sales, if you know that you've got a product that sells well and you want to get more sales than they're currently bringing you, then you can do your own paid advertising or free advertising on social media in parallel to accelerate your business. We're going to jump into my Redbubble account first. I'll show you behind the scenes. This is the dashboard. You can see in the analytics of the amount of traffic that I've been getting that I've only had one unique visitor so far, which isn't that good. And I'm not sure what the reason for that is, because I've got quite a lot of designs up on there now. I mean, not loads, but where you can see how many here. It's a decent amount, and they've all got tags on. My thinking is that they're just not very good designs. They were my first designs in this journey. I made them using Canva myself. Did a bit of design research, but I'm not a graphic designer. I don't have graphic design experience. I just know how to use Canva and various other graphic design tools to make designs, but that doesn't make them good. To be honest, these are pretty appalling. So that could be the reason why my Redbubble store hasn't had any traffic yet. I made a logo and a banner for the top of the store just to make it look a bit more legit, and I'm trying to create collections of products. So I have a number of products with the same sort of theme to group those together, and then I'll do another range of products with the same sort of theme, all within the niche of dogs, by the way, which is a niche that I chose just because I love dogs. And well, you've got to choose a niche that you're actually interested in and that you like. Otherwise, you're going to give up on it pretty quickly, designing product after product after product of, for a niche that you don't really care about or have anything to do with yourself and your personal life. So like I said, I made these first designs in Canva. They're not great, but I just wanted to get something out, just to get the ball rolling. Over time, I'm going to get better, and I'm also going to enlist the help of freelancer graphic designers to help me. But to keep the budget lower in these early stages, before I've made any sales, I'm doing all the designs myself. I imagine that's going to be the case for a lot of you guys watching as well. So let's just jump into Canva, and I'll quickly show you just around the basics. You can use Canva for free. They have a paid version which it gives you access to a whole bunch of things, but I'll give you the highlights. One of the major things is a much wider variety of stock images and elements that you can put in. So they have some free pictures that you can use, but then if you get the pro version, it's effectively like having a premium subscription on one of these stock photography sites. And the second big selling point of getting a Canva Pro subscription, I'm not affiliated with them by the way, I just use it and I think it's very useful, is that you can export your graphics with a transparent background. You can just get the free version, export your designs without a transparent background, with a solid background, and then go into a different free tool and take out the background, but it just saves the hassle of doing that each time. Now if we hop over to my Teespring store, you'll see that it's quite similar to the Redbubble store. It's got those initial designs in. It doesn't have the newer ones that I've made just a couple of days ago, which are still quite terrible, but not quite as bad as the first ones. Teespring, they don't give you any free marketing to begin with. You have to get your own sales somehow, either by having a social media account with a following where you promote your products on there, or by using paid ads like Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, Pinterest ads, or any kind of paid ads. You have to get your own traffic to your Teespring store and get a couple of sales before Teespring will then promote your products to their audience. And then in my Merch by Amazon account, well, Amazon is a huge platform. They have way bigger audiences than both Teespring and Redbubble combined by like at least a factor of 10 for the amount of people shopping for these products, which makes it a very powerful platform. But it's also a very difficult platform to get accepted for, so I've heard, by other print-on-demand YouTubers. A lot of them seem to say that it takes you several attempts to get accepted by Merch by Amazon into their programs. You can't just sign up and create an account. You have to go through a whole bunch of forms, tax declarations. It was a bit of a pain. It took about 20 to 30 minutes for me to sign up for it. But I got accepted first time, so maybe it has something to do with me having done FBA before and they knew my account details, or perhaps I just got lucky and they just accepted me first time. Maybe their mouse just slipped, they clicked on the accept button by accident, who knows, but I got accepted first time. This is within the Merch by Amazon dashboard. I'm using a Chrome extension to make it look prettier, and this is very nice compared to the vanilla dashboard. So you can see in the dashboard that I've got one design under review. The way it works with Merch by Amazon is that when you first get accepted, you can only upload one product to one marketplace. So like you can upload one t-shirt design to the USA Amazon website. And then when you get a sale of that, then it unlocks the next tier, which lets you upload to more marketplaces and more products. And each time you get more sales, your tier increases, which basically just ups your limits. It's very slow beginnings on Amazon. I uploaded my first design and it got rejected. They don't give you the reason why it was rejected. And the reason I'm thinking why is because in the description, I said something stupid like super high quality cotton. And that's why I'm thinking that they didn't like that, because they know that it's BS. They know that it's just regular 100% cotton, whatever material they're using. I'm guessing I can't use the words super high quality or any kind of reference to the material. I promised you at the start of the video that I'd show you behind the scenes of my live Google Ads account. So if you're wanting to see that, then here we are. The $100 mistake that I made when I first opened this advertising campaign for my whole print-on-demand business is that I started with what are called display ads, which is like when you're on a blog or any website around the internet, you see these little squares, banners, tall ones at the side of blogs, and basically they don't convert very well or at all in my experience. I have not got a single sale from them. So in my other business, my property management business, I've dabbled with display ads before and I didn't get a single conversion with them. But I thought with print on demand, maybe it'll be different. Maybe, because you can get nice mock-ups. I'll just show you the display ads that I made myself. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, they look a bit amateurish, but they're not terrible. They got a lot of clicks. So I managed to get 1,000 clicks, which is 1,000 visitors to my Teespring store. And I didn't get a single sale. That could have something to do with the designs being awful, but it also could be to do with when people are scrolling through their blogs and they're reading their content, they don't want to be interrupted. So these ads just pop up, or they just break up the content and they just ruin the user experience. And I'm thinking that a lot of people who are clicking on these are on mobile devices and they're just scrolling along and then they press it by accident and then they'll bounce off my webpage straight away back to whatever they were reading. And that's what I'm thinking was a big contributor to me getting no sales from the display ads. I don't wait for knowing for sure, but I burned through £75, which is about $100 worth before I decided to just, take the L on this one and not do display ads again. I'm just focusing on search ads now. I'm doing a special kind of strategy where I'm doing just one keyword phrase, so like one thing that people would type into Google when they're searching. For example, very basically, dog t-shirts, that could be the keyword phrase. And then I would attach that to one ad that is super targeted to the keyword phrase dog t-shirts. So in the ad headline, it would say dog t-shirts, something, something. And that way it gets a lot of clicks. And Google wants people to click on your ads because when people click, I pay Google. Google makes money each time someone clicks on the ad. So the more clicks that the ads that they show.
Sorry, I didn't understand. Sorry, I don't understand.
So yeah, the more clicks that you give Google, the more they'll favor showing your ads. So you've seen inside my Teespring store, my Redbubble store, my very early days merch by Amazon store, and into my failure of a Google Ads account so far. Hopefully, in part 3 of this series, I'll have some half-decent designs up on my various stores, and hopefully I've made a sale by then, either through organic searches or through my paid ads campaign. And if this one keyword per one ad strategy in Google Ads does work, I'll also show you guys that in a bit more depth so that you guys can basically copy the strategy and achieve the same sort of results, where if you put a little bit of money into marketing, you get a lot more out than you put in. So it's sort of an infinite money machine. The more you put in, you get even more back out, and then you put that back in if you want, and then get even more out, and that's how profitable marketing works. That's the goal. Basically, I just need to make some really cracking, really great designs, get them up, and then market the hell out of them. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll see you in part 3. Cheers.